The National Center of Child Abuse and Neglect in 1998 reported that 6 times as many children died in foster care than in the general public, and that once removed to official safety, these children are far more likely to suffer abuse, including sexual molestation, than in the general population. Think what the number is today, 10 years later. That according to the California Little Hoover Commission report in 2003, 30% to 70% of the children in California group homes do not belong there and should not have been removed from their homes. My recommendations are: call for an independent audit to all state child protective services and for a federal congressional hearing on child protective services nationwide. And President Obama, we're asking for that today. To activate immediate change every day that passes means for more families and children are subject to being held hostage and their lives destroyed. Abolish the federal and state financial incentives that have turned child protective services into a business that separates families from money. Grant to parent their rights verbally and in writing. Mandate a search for family members to be given the opportunity to adopt their own relatives if children need to be removed permanently. Mandate a jury trial where every piece of evidence is presented before permanently removing a child from his or her parents. Open family court. Remove the secrecy. Allow the press and family members access. Give parents the opportunity in court to speak and be a part of their children's future. Require a warrant or a positive emergency circumstance before removing children from their parents. Judge Arthur G. Christian, Utah Bar Journal, January 1997, reported that, except in emergency circumstances, including the need for immediate medical care, require warrants upon affidavits of probable cause before entry upon private property is permitted for the forcible removal of children from their parents. Uphold the laws when someone fabricates or presents false evidence. If a parent alleges fraud, hold a hearing with the right to discovery of all evidence made available to parents. Senator Schaefer's final remarks are: on my desk are a score of cases of exhausted families and terrified children. It has been beyond me to turn my back on these suffering, crying, and beaten down individuals. We are mistreating the most innocent. Child Protective Services has become an adult-centered business for the deterrent of children, no longer in judgment based on what the child needs or who the child wants to be with or whom, or what is really best for the whole family. It is some adult or bureaucrat who makes the decisions based often on just hearsay, without ever consulting a family member, or just what is convenient, profitable, or less troublesome for the social workers. I have witnessed such injustice and harm brought to many families that I am not sure if I even believe reform of the system is possible.